Gauntlet GG guys have been running this season, the road to Colorado.
Yes. So this was a 6-week series leading up to this. These top 2 teams are well deserving of it. Stacked Like Pancakes was an underdog coming into this thing. They were able to pull it out in the final week, and they're able to be here, and they are here to win. I talked to the team captain. I talked to all those guys. They said they are here. They were built to beat FC, but no one's been able to do it yet. They come in really hot as really #1 seed in the undefeated teams.
I actually got a chance to talk with Fuster Cluck before, and they were just so confident. I was actually talking to Deju earlier. He was just saying how they felt like it was just going to be a 3-0.
Yes.
That they were just going to wipe the floor with them here.
Here are my predictions right now as to what can unfold and what SLP needs to do if they want to take this. Uplink has been very hard. FC just appears not to lose uplink. This is one of their best modes. On Grandview, not their best map for it, but SLP, if they want to get in this match, their favorite map and their favorite mode happens to be game number 2. If they can win that, tie us up at 1-1, or even get to a 2-0 lead, they could run away with this because Chrissy J's on the bench for Blitzball, and he could take it no problem. And we're actually going to be starting this match off, and we're going to be spectating Alico. Look for the rocket jumps out of spawn here.
Look at that, Alico just jumping right into the fray here, guys. It is time. This map is Grandview, uplink. The purpose of the game mode, there's an objective in the middle. You just want to make sure you secure the objective, and then you bring it back to your base so that this way you can start charging it. This was a game mode that had been basically created because of community feedback based off of their other game modes. But here we go, folks, as you're going to be taking a look at Chrissy J here. Chrissy J is going to get shut down now. Here over to Arrow, who will be using that Enforcer. Just bust out that shock pistol. It's going to shut him down right away, take out Flame Effects. Nothing quite yet so far, though, as they're just going to have to drop back. The uplink, though, has been brought to the enemy base here onto the blue side, the Law side. Stack Like Pancakes looking to see if they can capture this one, bring this one back.
Absolutely, and you see, we talked about Chrissy J being the one to come off for Blitzball, but I've noticed that they've been using Chrissy J a lot more for uplink for the purpose of grabbing it and bringing it back to the base. And you see Gwynnekin's already off to the early start by grabbing it himself. And this has been a great start here for FC as they've taken out a lot of SLP's key players early on for that early grab. And SLP was worried about FC on defense, and it's really hard to break that defense. They're doing a good job of it here.
A lot of pressure that Stack Like Pancakes was applying. Fuster Cluck, though, they are going to lose their hair here on that one. Slick will go down now over to Chrissy J. Just looking to bring this one back over, and that is going to be a secure. So the Assassin doing the job on that. As the uplink is now going to be in the base, we're going to be at 7% gain here. 27 gain on the Fuster Cluck side, though. And the Berserk coming out as well from the Titan Flame is just going to absolutely shred right through Chrissy J.
That's a bad day at the office when you turn the corner and there's a Berserk Titan looking you right in the
Never
face.
what you want to see.
Giving you those hands.
Fuster Cluck just sweeps right in, and they're going to bring the uplink back to the base and continue to charge. You see at the top of the screen there, folks, at 33% currently. Gwynnekin's is going to be on your screen, and just wait.
And here we go. This is that flank I'm talking about. He's on defense and immediately goes and tries to get behind the enemy and disrupt the offense and make them think. And Chrissy J's actually able to get there and grab the uplink, and he is gone. That's what the Assassin gives you, is that quick mobility across the map.
And similar to what we saw before, Chrissy J just sweeping right in, grabbing the uplink, and then taking it back to their base. Basically the same exact way here. Fuster Cluck needs to be aware of that as they're going to try and, you know, position themselves to get back in. You're going to have Stack Like Pancakes actually stacking in the base here. They are going to lose out on Arrow early on. Indy's going to do a lot of damage on that, taking him out. They're going to look to take out the shields of the uplink here, but Bruce is able to answer back, take out Flame. Meanwhile, Chrissy J, though, can't stay alive. You're going to have Fuster Cluck continuing to get some kills here. Can they get the uplink out of the base is the question, as Shift is looking to support with the Battle Medic, but it will be Zaralorn that will keep things alive here. And Stack Like Pancakes are going to bring this one right back and continue to gain percentage here.
Beautiful play there, and that's what I talked about, the battle in Battle Medic. Zaralorn already after a 4-2 start. That is huge for a Battle Medic to even stay positive. You look on the other side, Slick also trying to send the state. This man's already at 9 kills this early. Are you kidding me right now? And here's Arrow. He does have the Bloodhounds loaded. When he releases those Bloodhounds, they will stalk their prey until they get the kill, and you see there the kill on Flame FX. And this is good here for FC. They got a lot of kills there. You see the entire team wipe on SLP. They're going to grab that uplink, and they're going to continue to send that right into outer space. I don't know if it's a Twitter or a tweet. I don't know what is in that uplink that they got to send it up to outer space, but it is important.
I know. Right? You know, they just want to get Wi-Fi. That's really the whole game. They're just fighting for Wi-Fi. That's it. You know, they just want some internet. Gwynnekin's can continue to navigate around his members. Stack Like Pancakes is going to push in. You're going to have a couple members low on health as well. Gwynnekin's is immediately going to be able to lead Zaralorn, but the uplink is going to get away from them, and Gunikins is going to go right back at it, see if he can drain that shield. You have to stand by the objective and then drain the shield in order to be able to secure the uplink here. Gunikins is going to bring this right back in. They're going to connect the uplink. 68%. This is a very close game here, though, and I have to say, first to 3, and this is only for the first point, Aquaman. This is insane, these two teams going back and forth the way that they are.
Very tight here to start us off. I expect no less between these two teams that have deserved to be in this position, and it has been an amazing start. I've seen SLP break the FC defense early on. That is a huge key, especially on this mode. Wow, Arrow popping off here. Look at the defense just shredding those health bars, but look at FC. They have gotten now 3 team wipes on SLP, but they are still in this. And if you guys don't want uplink, you get it to 100%. You're not done yet. A 20-second countdown begins, and if SLP is able to disrupt it before this 10 seconds gets over with, they have to bring it back to their base if they want to reset that 20-second timer. Otherwise, if they're able to disrupt it and FC puts it back, it picks up right where it's left off, and they will get the score, which they do just now. They go up 1-0.
Yeah, it seemed like SLP just did not want to try and push up on that one. They preferred to just be able to establish control in the middle, realizing that Fuster Cluck were going to have to push out of that one. That's going to give them the first pick here, so they may try and, I was going to say, they're going to try and see if they can, tip the odds in their favor, but Gunikins is going to go in there with the frenzy and just dominating Priz on the other side here.
And Slick there with the ultimate, the equalizer up in outer space, getting the kill. And now the uplink almost making it home, but drops there in the base. Priz picking it back up. He's going to get it in, and now SLP trying to tie us up at 1-1, 90%. 10 more percent, and a 20-second countdown will begin. And look at the defense by SLP. They are nice and stacked, just like Pancakes in the name.
Yeah, and they recognize FC that, again, it's a similar situation to what we saw FC do earlier to stack like Pancakes, just trying to establish control in the middle so that they can prepare. They recognize that this is maybe a push that they don't want to take, but they're getting a little gully here, and it seems like they are going to go for it with only 8 seconds left on the clock for that score timer. They're going to charge right in. 4 seconds remaining now. Uplink will be contested currently. Do they have someone to be able to flip this one? The point hasn't gone through quite yet, but no, it finally goes through. We're all going to be knotted up at 1-1 currently. Fuster Cluck going to have to back away here with their tail between their legs. They went in with an ambitious push, and they're going to pay for that as SLP is going to establish control in the mid.
Exactly. That's what it's all about. Is if you don't get the stop on the uplink, put yourself in that position here, because if you feel like you can't take it, you want to set yourself up there in the middle in order to grab it. SLP now takes another lead in this match.
And one thing, Aquaman, you had mentioned before that we were going to see some Vanguard potentially, I believe, from Priz. You had mentioned that he was a guy who played Vanguard quite a bit. So it's nice to see Vanguard, in play here.
Yeah, he really was the one to put Vanguard on the map, and I'm really glad to see it here in this final match. Going down there, and SLP going down by the wayside, only Alico remaining. And there, Gunikins does have the uplink. He is going to get it back here to base. And man, both these teams are playing very well. You look at the KD across the board, and it has been very even. Look at team captain Slick going off 19 kills. Priz on the other side 12, leading their teams here.
They're able to get 2 kills on that one, so maybe this is going to give an opportunity to push this one out. Uplink is going to get pulled out of the base, but it is going to stop right in front. Slick is going to be the one who's able to stop that one there. Some pressure coming in from SLP as Priz was looking to apply that pressure, but it seems like Slick, he's just going to have to back away on this one. They recognize that they have, that upper hand holding this one on defense. They're just going to have to watch the outside. Now it's all going to be up to SLP to see if they can push up here, get aggressive, force them into bad position, see if they can get that first pick, as they are going to have Arrow, who's going to be in a pretty weak position, as well as Zaralor, and Stack Like Pancakes has to be careful here not to lose any members, but they are going to get 2 members of Fuster Cluck. Count that 3. There's going to be another one left right in front of him. Arrow, though, can't stay alive, as a matter of fact. Priz is going to get wiped out as well, and it seems as if Fuster Cluck is going to continue to maintain control of the uplink.
That was so unfortunate. Arrow went in there. He had about 15 health, got 2 kills with that sidearm, the Badger, and unfortunately actually killed himself with his ultimate because he was too close to Gunikins. How unfortunate.
Heartbreak City.
And again, immediately getting aggressive again. Here is Arrow, and that's twice that he has won the mirror with Indy. And coming in here again with a double kill. Oh my goodness.
Go for the triple. Go for the triple. Are you thirsty? Oh man, he's going to get taken out. Gunikins is going to be able to stay alive on that one, though. Priz, though, is out for blood. He does recognize that he has a player dead right there in front of him. That's going to be Gunikins, but he will get pressured on by 2 of the members of Fuster Cluck, and they're going to push him back. Meanwhile, Chrissy J, though, is going to be able to secure the uplink, and now they can start to gain some much-needed percentage here, as you will have a Berserk Titan in the middle, but that is going to get wiped out right away. Flame hasn't really been much of a factor factor in this game thus far, and I'm kind of surprised to see that presently. Granted, you are getting some kills out of him, but still though, this matchup has been pretty close so far.
Yeah, the Harrier Enforcer duos have been doing all the damage, and you see that both Titans aren't doing crazy, but they've been there. Those rockets are very disruptive because of the AoE damage. When you see a rocket coming, you don't come knocking, let me tell you.
Couldn't agree more, man. No one wants to get a rocket launcher to the face.
You see that? They just disrupt. You do not want to go where those rockets are going by. You need a direct rocket to the face. That is a bad day at the office. You see Slick coming in here, getting those tags, 25 kills already, and being incredibly precise, just melting people down.
That's 2 down right now, Aquaman. 3 down, as a matter of fact, here, and it seems like they might be able to go in here for the push, try and see if they can grab it, but they just need to be able to support one another, and Alico is going to keep that one alive, and they're at 84% presently here. Score 2-3, tied 1-1 if you're just joining us here. This is the finals of the LawBreakers Road to Colorado. Both teams, Fuster, Cluck, and Stack Like Pancakes, are leaving it all out on the stage. Now we're at 100%. The defense timer goes through. 20 seconds on the clock here. Can SLP make it happen? Can they put a second point on the board? As Flame is going to be able to open things up with a kill, and they're going to be able to take out 2 members of Stack Like Pancakes. As a matter of fact, count that as 3, 4. They all fall down, and Fuster, Cluck are going to be able to secure the uplink, and they're bringing this one forward to their base. So far, so good for the red team here.
And once again, the fact that they got it back to their base now resets the timer on SLP. If they bring it back to their base, 20 seconds begins again. That was huge damage that Slick 8 turning that corner. Here's a good push from SLP. Already taking down Flame, already taking down Slick. Now going against, huge push here.
Man advantage as well for Stack Like Pancakes, or at least for the time being, as a matter of fact. Fuster, Cluck are going to be able to fight out of that one. But they do get that uplink though. So while all that craziness was going on, they managed to secure the objective, and now the timer is going to be on the side for Stack Like Pancakes. Uplink will be contested. Arrow's able to take out their Titan Flame though, and Chrissy J getting into this fight with the Harrier, but the Harrier's beam is just going to shred right through as Slick is able to pick up 2 kills, and Fuster, Cluck might be able to make this one happen as they do manage to secure the objective here, but they are going to drop the uplink. 2 members are going to be down for Fuster, Cluck here. Zaular's going to try and see if he can secure this one with his teammates, and this matchup has just been back and forth between these 2 teams, and that is going to be the second point on the board here for Stack Like Pancakes.
Huge push from FC. They were able to grab it with 2 seconds remaining. SLP was able to get the counter push, stop them in their tracks. Chrissy J walks it right back on to their side, and 2 seconds later they get the score. Now they have the advantage, 2-1 over the favorites now, Fuster, Cluck. Oh my goodness, going down to the center though. FC trying to retake control. They only need 20 seconds themselves to tie us up at 2-2, send us to a point number 5. Are you kidding me, to start us off?
This is insane. We're at 100% for the Breakers for Fuster, Cluck. So if you can just get that objective over to them, then you're going to start that timer, the defensive timer going through. And here you have it. And now 20 seconds on the clock. The question is, does Stack Like Pancakes try and push up, or do they just give the ground to them, let them get that second point? I don't know. It feels like they might try and never mind.
That's what it looks like.
They're gonna hang back. I don't think they want to push this one here. That is going to be 1 second left on the clock, and that will be it. So that's going to be 2-2 here, guys. What a way to kick things off for the finals for the Road to Colorado LawBreakers tournament. I'm just absolutely floored with what we're seeing so far. 2-2 on the clock. No one's been able to establish control in the mid quite yet, Aquaman.
It's been one hell of a fight. You saw SLP, their Prison Arrow, getting solid kills. Slick, Winnikin, a couple big damage. Ocean FC going down on both sides, and that as well. Chris here, team captain, using the Vanguard for mobility. He's actually known to score in Blitzball with this character, which is ludicrous. But he loves putting the team on his back. Him and Arrow, we talked about 2 guys that look for them to pop off. 25, 18 kills, or 19 kills between them, doing a great job of leading their team. And now they have the advantage. They only need, what, 80% more in 20 seconds if they don't take a 1-0 lead in this entire thing.
I'm honestly floored with the fact that what we're seeing here, Stack Like Pancakes, not giving up at all. You know, you had Fuster, Cluck. They said that they were so confident. They were predicting a 3-0. But in its current state here, anything is possible. Stack Like Pancakes could come out with this victory, and they're able to pick up 2 kills here. The Berserk comes through. Alico gonna look to see if he can just shred through the health, and that is gonna be quick work there from Slick as they cross that 50% threshold. Fuster, Cluck, they don't have an answer for this right now.
Alico, are you kidding me? I saw those direct rocket hits and ending with the pulverize. What a combo there. Setting up the defense, putting out that neutron mine. If they're able to walk across it actually slows them down, which will give him time to get those direct rockets. As he has started to warm up here, Alico, late in this match. He was pretty silent here to start us off, but doing really well. Going back over to Slick, who has had 8 kills on the game, but shredding people down. Sticking to the outside here and allowing Team Captain Hold Shift has now grabbed the uplink twice. And you talk about wanting to judge hold shifts. He, with no health, back to back, he has had about 30 health both times he's grabbed that uplink and brought it back to his side.
Hey man, that's what you got to do, right? Especially in this situation. 87% gain for stack like Pancakes. Fuster, Cluck now are going to be on the defense, so the blue team's going to be on the attack. And they want to see if they can end this one right here, right now. It is going to be a first to 3, tied 2-2. The action has been hot and heavy here, as you're going to have an even trade on each side, though. They're going to try and see if they drop the bubble. Flame was going to get taken out immediately, though, as Arrow is sitting on the objective. Can he secure it? No, he's going to get wiped clean. And this is going to be Fuster Cluck continuing to maintain control here. 30% plus gained. Still a long road to go, Aqua.
And with that wipe, they're able to have enough time to set up perfectly on the defense. That rocket actually got a hit. Throw it out the corridor. The AoE damage, huge on those rockets. And you see those lobbers coming in there from Zaralorn. They do bounce. They do a decent amount of damage as well. And this man's getting aggressive, going right into this defense here. I talked about Zaralorn likes to get up in your face and getting the kill on Indy there. His Zaralorn as well, putting the battle in the turn battle medic. This man in the face of danger, laughing at it.
Trying to keep his teammates alive with those medic drones, and they're able to do so. They just got to get the uplink, and they do manage to make it happen. But Kids is going to be at the front door, and that's going to stop Zaralorn as Flame just ends him with a rocket. It's going to be an even split, though. Fuster Cluck still looking to stay alive in this matchup here at 74% gain, but it seems like they do end up losing on the uplink. It will be Chrissy J who's going to bring it back at 87% now. They are so close from being able to end this one out. Fuster Cluck, this team that was so confident in this competition, could potentially go down 0-1 at the start of this series here. Perhaps looking for the frenzy as Chrissy J goes right in, cuts right through Flame like a hot knife in butter. Oh my goodness gracious, that stack like Pancakes are holding this one down, Aqua.
They just team wiped FC. 7 more seconds. They're gonna go up 1-0 to start us off the road to Colorado. We're here at DreamHack. They have shown up. Standing on the objective, 3-2, 1-0 SLP.
My God, ladies and gentlemen, we got a match here. Stack like Pancakes are going to be able to take game 1, and the overconfident Fuster Cluck are going to have to eat those words. No 3-0 for them today.
Look at those shirts. They got pancakes on them. They're buttered up. They're syruped up. They're here to play right now.
Nice, sweet. Nice and sweet Pancakes.
I actually got to have pancakes with this team for breakfast this morning.
Okay.
Set the tone for this entire tournament.
Okay, so you're going to take credit for the accomplishments of Stack Like Pancakes.
100%.
Typical Duke Silver.
They had some pancakes this morning. They are ready to play, and this is looking really good when you look at these maps and modes. I mentioned that Red Falls, Turf War on that map is their personal favorite. They feel like they are unbeatable on that map, in that mode. Look for them to be really confident going in this. They're up 1-0, and then after that's Blitzball, where again, they are the most confident. In these next 2 games, they're setting themselves up perfectly right now. Getting that first win, because Reactor Occupy, I think, could go either way. And then looking at game, if this goes to a game number 5, Station Uplink, I don't think that FC has lost that ever. But yes, SLP has put themselves in a great position right now. And I don't think that FC was ready to go down 1-0 to these guys.
They were not. It's very clear that they were just not prepared for that. That being said, though, this is a situation where we're at. If you're just joining us here, folks, welcome. As we get ready for game number 2, it's going to be Red Falls Turf War coming up next here. Turf War, if you had checked out the LawBreakers beta, this was the game mode that a lot of us were introduced to with LawBreakers, right? It's a very, very simple game mode. It's essentially domination, but you capture the point, and then the point is secured, and that's how you accrue points in the game. So if you can get an all cap, a trip cap, right, across the board, that's 3 points that your team just gained, right? That's a huge advantage. Sometimes that doesn't necessarily happen, but you get into some situations where you have to overextend, where you need to just get in their base, deny them their home base capture, fight for the mid. There's a lot that can go on here because of the way that the action plays out. You can have pockets of fights taking place all throughout the map.
All over, and you know what? There's 3 objectives on the map. There's one in the center, there's one in your base, there's one on their base, and it's a first to 16 on the points, and you mentioned it. A lot of different strategies, really are determined by the current score. if you're down, you really want to get aggressive and maybe try to disrupt them getting their own home base as they try to push for Bravo, and you go for an Alpha and Charlie cap while they're fighting for Bravo, you give it up, and you could completely surprise them. I've seen that happen a lot of times. And also, there are teams that will go for triple. They'll go straight for your base and then fall back to Bravo, fall back to their own. And there's a lot of strategies that we'll see implemented.
And then there's also situations where people can, you're sitting at 15 points gained, right? You have one more point left, and you think, let me just go for my home cap. That could be your undoing because you're essentially relinquishing 2 points. Or there's a situation where you're at 15-14. And yeah, sure, you could stay back and capture that one, but you don't want to end up in a draw, right? In that case, so you're going to have to push out. There is just a lot here that can take place as we get ready for this next matchup here, guys. And it is going to be on Red Fall's Blood Moon, as a matter of fact, which is the new variant that was created, the spooky version of it for Halloween. It's October, right? You got to have some fun with it.
It's a little bit darker. There's a giant demon dragon up in the sky. There's cobwebs.
I haven't seen it
there's
yet,
cobwebs
so I'm excited.
And there's candles everywhere. And I mentioned this is where SLP really broke out, was when I kept watching them on this map and on this mode. After about 2 weeks in the series, every team that they fought banned this map against SLP. And here we are in the final, and we're going to have Red Falls with SLP on it. This is going to be a very
let me ask you then, do you see SLP going up 2-0 here?
I do.
It's a bold claim, Cotton.
But I think every single one of these, you can flip a coin, and you actually might have a good chance of being right.
I mean, at this point now in the competition, the way things have panned out for game number 1, you're right. Anything is possible here, guys. We hope those of you here at DreamHack are having a great time. We hope you're having a good time at DreamHack. Most important. This is my first DreamHack in Denver. First time DreamHack was in Denver, but this is my first DreamHack in the United States. I did the DreamHack in winter a long time ago, Casset Battlefield, way back when. Went to Jönköping, Sweden. It was very cold, and I didn't dress properly.
It looks like we have a sub-in from SLP. They're going to be bringing in their other assassin. It is going to be Luna.
Okay. So you were expecting to see Luna in Blitzball.
Luna is every other mode except for Blitzball. Blitzball is really a Chrissy J thing, but I mentioned that they've currently adapted the strategy of using him in uplink, and it worked out beautifully there because he's all about the mobility, grabbing the uplink, bringing it back home. But here, we're going to see some action from Luna, who's just an all-around great assassin. And FC off to a good start here, getting a lot of kills, but they're controlling Bravo early on. You see the spaceship out there in the middle, and I mentioned this is a dark and spooky map now here on Red Falls. And this is a battle for Bravo. We are already a long way into this fight, and no cap has happened.
Yeah, and I think, you just have a situation where Fuster Cluck right now on the blue side, recognizing, let's just go ahead and capture the C flag here, or the C point. That being said, though, they are going to get pushed out because, if I'm correct, that is going to be the home for Stack Like Pancakes. So they kind of pushed them out of this one. So though, no controls just yet, but they are going to be able to secure themselves B. So a tie at 1-1 currently, but it is all going to be up to the A point here, and they will have that slight advantage of being able to hold this one on the A side because of the spawner's advantage here. But they are going to get challenged anyway here. Gunnigan's going to look to see if he can stay alive in it. He's going to have 100 health remaining, but he is going to get taken out, though, by Luna, the sub-in who came in, and they're halfway there from being able to capture A, but the challenge came through, and the Jew now, who comes in instead of Shift, he is going to stop them right in their tracks, and it seems like they are going to be able to secure themselves the A objective. They're going to go up 2-1.
What set that whole thing up, if you notice real early on, Gwennikins went right to their objective just to get them to fall back for that split second, and that allowed them to capture Bravo.
Just want to be able to, kind of apply that pressure and then force them to have to double back into their own safe zone there. Slick is going to go in here for the health files. Wait around as Harrier. Harrier does so much damage as well, especially when you're able to mark with the dart. I believe Slick did not hit the dart onto that one. The Jew, though, pushes in, takes out Priz. Zaralone's going to go down as well as the Jew now on your screen. He's just continuing to be a pain in the neck for them to have to deal with. And Slick and the crew, Fuster Cluck, are establishing control, and it's all blue here. They just need to be able to secure the objective. The Jew, so far, though, so good, as Indy manages to pick up a double kill onto that one. Stack Like Pancakes, they're staggering here. They do manage to get their home. They do manage to get A, but this has just been all Fuster Cluck. Full control in the mid here, Aqua.
Really good stuff. Look now. He has been alive this entire time. He has been tagging these guys, and that is a beautiful tag on the Titan. That is a just sponge of damage, and once you get that tag on them, they become much less of a threat. And working on Bravo again here is Team FC. As you see SLB, a lot of their big guys are down. And you see all of that orange haze out there. That means that a starfall has happened, which no matter where a starfall happens from the Vanguard, it turns it into a low gravity area, which is very interesting in team fights. And this map in general, you guys go around the outside, the perfectly backside of that spaceship. You don't have to have mobility to jump out there. Gravity will actually float you back onto the map. Which can give you some pretty killer rides, as this Bravo is still being fought for. This is a huge engagement now on both sides.
Still no one has been able to get the upper hand, while Fuster does have a little bit more though, but Stack Like Pancakes are going to be able to pick up 3. Slick though answers right back, and it will be SLP with control. Halfway there onto B. Can they make it happen? And it seems like that will be the case as we're all knotted up 3-3.
They were on that objective. FC was that entire fight. It was blue that entire fight, and for SLP to come back with an answer like that and get us back in here 3-3 just shows us they showed up here to play.
Very impressive stuff from SLP, as zones will unlock in just under 10 seconds here. Still though, you want to continue to jockey for control in the mid. Securing that mid objective so important here, as Slick is just going to go and charge right in. He knows he's going to have that Battle Medic dead to rights on that one. That's going to be 2 members down for Stack Like Pancakes. The zone is going to open up. Challenge coming through, but they are going to be able to secure Stack Like Pancakes the A objective, and that surely is going to hurt for them. They end up gaining 2 of the whole points there. Now it's going to be a battle for the middle. Fuster Cluck needs to win this one out. They need points on the board, Cluck.
And that was very, very sneaky there by SLP to get behind him and take their own base. And now we're at the same exact situation as last time they're open, but luckily FC's able to get it and get back in this match. If SLP would have got a triple cap there, they could run away with this. Ride that wave of momentum.
That would have hurt them dearly. Now we're going to be with SLP up 5-4. Zone unlocked, just about 15 seconds here. Luna and the crew looking to continue to get some kills as well. Slick goes down early in the fight though, but Indy's going to be able to answer back, kind of tip the odds back into their favor, or at least try to here. Sarah Lauren dances around. Point's going to open here in just a little bit. Here comes the members of Fuster Cluck. A good push coming from the ship side there, coming from the outside. You just got to play this one slow, SLP, to see if you can do some damage, Sarah Lauren. But they're losing members, though, left, right, and center. They are losing the A point, though. They have to get that one challenged, and they are able to secure C. So that is another home point captured, and now it's going to be Fuster Cluck with full control. Zara Lauren as well, and one more member. I didn't quite see who it was, though, but they're just going to see if they can stay alive as long as they can, Aqua. But it has been all Fuster Cluck. They answer back, and what a way to rally back after that last round.
And here we go. They are working on the triple cap themselves. They're sitting here at Bravo, but SLP does have the body control, it looks like here, but it's still remaining blue. Going down a little bit, still getting in there to disrupt it. This is a huge battle now. Gwynnekin's fighting for his life with the Romulus out. Does go down to Zaralorn with the Battle Medic. That side arm from the Battle Medic doing great damage.
And he's going to have his ult available. He's going to, I'm sure he's going to use it. Yes, he does. He uses the salvo, but he does not get the kill with it. Flame, though, with the Berserk is going to move in and pick up a double on that one. Now Aliko is going to have to push in and apply some AoE damage, and he's getting a lot of damage out. Gunnigan's going to go down, going Berserk. Can he get some more kills on the board here? Nothing quite yet, as B has just been an absolute bloodbath so far. But Aliko able to get 2 kills off of Flame into Jew, but Indy answers back right away. Arrow, though, as he dances around here, looking for the kill onto Gunnigan. He's going to get it along with Zaralorn taking out Slick, and they're just continuing to just secure this one, and they do manage to make that one happen as we're all tied up 6-6 now. What a game.
Huge back and forth. Can you ask for anything better here? This is amazing. Yuju here sitting back. Looks like he's away for his team to show up in order to push, waiting for a couple of his teammates to spawn, and there's a lot of ultimates now. Slick, Gwynnekin's, and DG all have their ultimates. Look for that defense grid on the middle. Gwynnekin's tries to pop his frenzy to save his life, to get the health back. Didn't get any of the melees. If you don't know that frenzy, once it's activated, if you get a melee, you actually regen health back, but wasn't able to save him there. Slick also has his convergence. That is a huge tool, especially out there at Bravo, as FC's working on it right now. Expect for him to pop off. Priz is over here, though. It does get the capture on Charlie, and what's going for actually gets Charlie going back to Alpha here. Bravo's also given up, and this is going to be a big fight here. For once, it's not at the Bravo location.
Yeah, very true. And another thing as well, you notice the Stack Like Pancakes, they do like to go on that flank and try and see if they can, stop them on the A push. But it feels as if Fuster Cluck sometimes says, you know what, if you want to get to home, that's fine. We'll get you back in the next round because you're not going to be nearly as prepared for what we're bringing in this next round here. And that's going to give them that slight advantage here. 8-7. Zones are going to unlock in less than 15 seconds down. They already lost a member. Still though, Fuster Cluck, they lose 2 members as well. Now Slick hanging around the outside, playing here to see if he can stay alive, but won't be able to do so. Flame, though, goes berserk. Can he get the kills? That's the question. Where's the follow-up? The Jew able to take out Luna on that. Flame pushes right in. No help, no problem. He's going to get the kills on the board, or at the very least, push them back. Crisper is going to be in full effect here, and that Crisper does so much damage in the close range. This has been Fuster Cluck just gaining control here. But stack like Pancakes, they're answering back. They're trying to stay alive. Gaining this one, gaining progress. No captures left on the home flags, though, as Alico's now going to go berserk. Let's see what he can do with this one now. He's going to be able to take out Indy, and they have control, Aqua.
He does get Indeed. He's sitting there berserk. That is something frightening. If you're trying to approach a man that is growth in size, he puts out those hands. There's a shocking amount of distance on that berserk as well in the distance. Look at this. Getting the Crisper out there. Huge AoE damage up close. A nice direct rocket as well. Oh my goodness. These guys are cleaning up Alico and Arrow, taking out Flame FX there, and Slick. 2 huge damage dealers there. And now working on getting Alpha as FC, but slowly losing it, and SLP trying to take some advantage. The back and forth between these 2 teams is unreal. I'm amazed at how these guys have been able to keep us even, not only in the first match of Uplink, but now here in Turf 4, picking up right where they left off. Neither team refuses to give up.
Remember, guys, it is 1st to 16, and we are currently at 9-9. My word, you just couldn't have asked for a better final here at DreamHack. And now Indy. He waits around the launch pad here, the helipad, and he's going to go ahead and use this salvo, perhaps use his Q, use his ultimate E. Looking for the lock on here, and he is going to pop it.
No,
he will
gets himself.
Yeah, that's unfortunate there. Slick, though, with the Harrier ult, will get wiped out as well. Gunnigans is now going to be dancing around the middle here, looking to get maybe a couple kills. Going to pop the Q, go with the Frenzy here, and when you use the Frenzy, you are going to be able to get the lifesteal as well and do a lot of damage here. Nothing quite yet, but it is going to force them away for the time being. They just need the teammates to come back into this one. And Gunnigans, I have to say, very impressive stuff from him and Deju to just be able to clear them out there. Gunnigans staying alive and letting his teammates get back into the fray here, and they just want to establish control and capture B.
Deju has really shown up here for Team FC. 13-7 as a battle medic. You look on the other side, Zarlorn, 6-15. This guy has been out here at Bravo getting the kills and been in the fight with his team. He doesn't just sit back and heal. He's up in their face. He does have a defense grid as well.
Cap.
And this is about to be a triple cap for FC.
Oh,
we were all tied up 9-9, and now they are only 4 points away from the win. Deju does have his defense grid. Look for that to be popped at Bravo during this team fight. Alico does have a berserk as well, and that is actually a Titan's worst nightmare, is that defense grid. And you will see a lot of people put up the defense grid, and all you have to do is kind of shimmy inside and out of that defense grid, and you will dodge a lot of damage that Titans can deal out.
And this is where we get into the situation as well, where we were talking about those different end results, right? You know, you have that point where if they get a trip cap, Fuster Cluck, that's one capture that they need. Stack like Pancakes, they need something dramatic here. Honestly, getting a 2-cap, that actually is a pretty good play if they're able to make it happen. So they are able to get A on the blue side. That was going to be the Fuster Cluck home. Arrow pushes into the middle, so close from being able to capture B, though. And they're staying alive, and that's going to be the most important thing in this engagement. Able to pick up 2 kills on that one as well. Arrow's out for blood. He knows that there's going to be one player, easy pickings there, trying to hit him with the shock pistol. So far, so good. Able to get the kill. Alico is there for the pickup as well. So close from being able to capture B. They just got to clear out the strays, the last remaining members of Fuster Cluck, and this is the response that they needed. And now they're going to look to push in here. If they're able to get C, they would get a tie game. I cannot believe that we're in this position right now.
Are you kidding me right now?
They're going to make it happen. We're going to get a tie.
Back-to-back triple caps. That is almost unheard of. What a response from Stack Like Pancakes. 12-12 here, ladies and gentlemen.
What is going on at this very moment? Although Fuster Cluck able to pick up 2 kills there, so that's going to force some of the members of Stack Like Pancakes back. Slick dancing around here as the battle medic challenging him. That was going to be Zarlorn. Looking to establish that mid-control.
These guys are kind of in the front of Bravo, trying to keep SLP back from getting in position to attack Bravo. And here we go, zones are unlocking, and here comes SLP swinging.
Going right into the action. Gunnigans with the Blaze. Actually, Shotgun is going to be out right now, trying to force some folks back. No cap has come through quite yet. Gunnigan's actually trying to put pressure onto A and challenging that one so far. I don't know if the kills went through. So yeah, so Gunnigan's will be able to get the kill onto Arrow. That's going to stop that progress on A. Meanwhile, Juju, he's just going to go ahead, drop the bubble, see if he can give his teammates that extra healing, but he won't be able to stay within the heals, and he will get wiped out. They will be able to capture A, though. That's going to be 13 points on the board. 3 more remaining, but there are only 2 points left to grab here, and this is when things get very interesting, Aqua.
Bravo slowly creeping towards SLP's favorite. Are they going to get it?
Oh
they
my
do
God.
Get the lead here, 14-13. Huge play there by SLP. Back-to-back rounds, if you want to call them that, on the zones unlocking. And we're back out here fighting, trying to establish control of Bravo.
Fuster Cluck needs to get control. If they get 2, they'll tie it up because it'll be 15-15. But for Stack like Pancakes, if they're able to secure the home in the mid, or at this point now, Fuster Cluck, they have to play perfect. They cannot allow SLP to get any kind of advantage, and we could end up seeing SLP go up 2-0
and
in
look
the
at
finals here. They're
Bravo
gonna
right
get
now.
it. They're getting B control. They have B control. They have established that. Alico with the double kill. Can they get A as Indy pushes right in, but they're able to take out 2, and now they're going to be sitting on the A objective here. Can Fuster Cluck get the cap? I cannot believe it. 4 members of SLP are going to be down. Arrow looking around, but we're going to be tied up 15-15, and now you have to win by 2. First to 17 to win.
Oh my goodness, this is it, ladies and gentlemen. I've never seen it this close here. 15-15. This is LawBreakers.
Amazing, amazing matches that we are seeing. This is just game 2, and I already feel like I'm losing what little hair I have left. This is not healthy for my well-being, but that being said, points are going to unlock here in 5 seconds. It's going to be a bloodbath, and I can't wait. Alico already in the middle. He's going to drop that mine there, that nade, right onto that lip, so if anyone tries to use it, will get shut down there. Luna able to get the kill with Blaze. So Alico's going to get taken out by Flame. Flame did go berserk on that one. Arrow's going to have to respond. They do manage to secure themselves 1 objective. Remember, guys, it's going to be first 17, and SLP can win this one out right here.
DJ going down to the Battle Medic is down for FC here in the center.
Oh my God!
There's a lot of red on the map right now. Look at Alpha. SLP could be behind them the whole time, Kevin. And that is actually going to make FC turn around to stop them. And this could open up Bravo again for SLP. This is insane play by both these guys. Guernican's in the back, securing Alpha for his team.
They're going to get it. They got it. It's going to be a fight for B now, and all the members are going to have to push out here. It's about halfway. They got to get a body on top of it. Alico, he's going to be right there. He gets killed right away. That's going to be 1 member down. It's going to give them that slight advantage. 2 members down, as a matter of fact. And this is just going to be them falling left, right, center.
And what a slaughter there.
Fuster Cluck able to take it 17-16.
1-1. That could have gone either way. Huge comeback there. Those guys are happy.
Whew, what a game that we just saw. 17-16.
And then 3-2 the first time around. It can't get any closer. It just can't, ladies and gentlemen.
This is insane. If we could take a look, I want to see the the scoreboard here when we get a chance, and see if there was anything. Arrow had 26 kills on that one. Oh Indy with 32. 37 assists for Indy. Look at the assists for FC.
That's insane.
Look, 48 assists for Slick. Wow.
And that's just all of them hitting everyone, especially there at the end. They were able to take down all of SLP when they needed it.
That kill contribution is just madness from FC. Luna, by the way, 6 kills.
Yeah,
I'm sure that's not what he wanted.
That was a tough day at the office there for Luna, but guess where we're going next? We're going to Blitzball, ladies and gentlemen, and look for a lot of excitement. And guys, I will tell you, I cannot contain myself when someone scores a goal.
It's awesome. Blitzball is great. One of my, if not my favorite game mode in LawBreakers. Although Turf War, I love me some Turf War. I like Turf War because of the situation that we saw right there, right? Where you have to make that decision. Do I push up and try and establish control in their home base, or do I play back and secure the mid, right? Those things are very important. And when you get to the end point of the game, when you're sitting there and it's 15-15, you have to make those decisions, and that's basically what we saw come to fruition right there. A 17-16 game. If you're just joining us, folks, this is the Road to Colorado Finals here at DreamHack Denver. LawBreakers, it's been amazing. So far, I'm Golden Boy, this is Aquaman as we get ready for game number 3. We're going to Blitzball, and it will be on Mammoth, tied up 1-1 in the series. You called it 2-0, Aqua. I got to put you on the spot.
I will gladly get put on the spot because of how hyped that this has been, and we're going to Blitzball. There's going to be 2 really crazy strategies. You're going to see Chrissy J come back off the bench and try to put the entire team on his back and get these solo scores, whereas on the other side, Team FC, they have an interesting strategy when it comes to scoring, which is utilizing the Battle Medic, and the Battle Medic gets his defense grid very, very fast, and look for them to use the defense grid to assist the Assassin on his approach, where a guy like Chrissy J just kind of tries to solo it in. The Assassin has a great grenade that actually, you toss it and it actually disperses enemies.
Yeah.
It pushes them off the objective. So that's where Assassin comes into play here in Blitzball. They get in position, you throw it in the mine, everyone disperses, and you try to grapple right under the objective.
All right, everyone, welcome back as we get ready for our 3rd matchup in this series, tied 1-1 presently. I'm Golden Boy. This is Aqua. As we get ready for some Blitzball. The objective of the game is very simple. There's a ball in the middle, grab the ball, secure the objective, win the game. First to 5 wins, first to 5 points wins the matchup. And here we go. It's time to get into the action. I know you're excited for this one. Who are you interested in seeing in this game?
This is all about the Assassins. You see us go straight to Chrissy J. This man is an MVP. We like to call him the $1 Million Man. This man gets paid $1 million a year to sit on the bench and show up right now for Blitzball. This is where he tries to take control of these matches, put SLP solely on his back, and then on the other side, it's going to be the teamwork of Gwennikins and Diju on those approaches to get the scores. And it's very similar to most of the objective modes where it's a fight for this middle section, and once that ball becomes active, grab and go, baby.
Ooh, that's going to be 2 members down here for SLP as Fuster Cluck are going to look to see if they can just establish themselves
there it goes.
in the middle. But the ball is just going to be grabbed, and Chrissy J is going to put that one immediately in.
And that's how fast it happens. Only a matter of seconds. This man grabs and goes and scores. Christopher Johnson with the goal to start us off 1-0.
Oh, man, Christopher was Mama Johnson's little boy, just bringing the ball right in there, doing the job that's necessary. Still, though, I'm shocked with that because Fuster Cluck had control in the mid, but stacked like pancakes, Chrissy J, he just went right in, grabbed the ball, and then that was it. It was a wrap.
Exactly. You know, it's just like being at the 1-yard line and putting in the 280-pounder because he's going to get that 1 yard. That's what Chrissy J is all about.
Just so happens to be a really scrawny assassin.
Yeah, it's a little bit opposite. Chrissy J already has the ball again. Oh, my goodness. And now he just wants to wait on the approach, going straight in. No fear right now. Oh, no.
Oh. Gets stopped there right by the Berserker hands, but he's going to slip right in. It's so close to able to make it happen. That's going to be 2 points. Oh, man, Chrissy J doing the fitness here against Fuster Cluck. They have no answer.
2-0. They only need 3 more goals. They have to stop Chrissy J from grabbing that ball. This man puts the team on his back, walks it in like it's another day in the office.
Ball's going to be up in 3 seconds here. Objective live.
Oh no, he died from falling. Slick go up the map. What a convergence there. Tail flame effects, a lot of guys down.
Still though, SLP with control. Waiting for that ball to be grabbed, and it is going to be Chrissy J. Going to secure it.
And he already
that's
scored.
Going to be a 3rd
By the
point.
time that you blink, this man is in and out, getting the job done 3-0.
Fuster Cluck just cannot stop Chrissy J. This man is on a tear. The objective mastermind, the 280-pounder, the objective player, the star OBJ. That is what you like to see. And stacked like pancakes are stacking those points. Oh boy, I don't know how Fuster Cluck are going to deal with this.
And Chrissy J is actually the youngest member of the team, and just like I mentioned, he comes off the bench swinging here in Blitzball. That ball about to become active, and this time Zarlorn getting the grab, but falling immediately. And now this ball is going to be floating. It's going to be active, and this is anyone's game. Gwennikins is about to be down. Chrissy J as well, both low on health. If they grab it, I expect them to fall. And that ball, this is going to be a huge battle here in Bravo. And you know what? I've actually known Priz here to get the grab as well, but he doesn't have the Vanguard. He's going back to Harrier. There's the back and forth.
Ball's been grabbed. Fuster Cluck had possession there for a brief moment. Sorry to interrupt you there, but they had possession for a brief moment, but they're going to lose that right away as the ball goes right back into the hands of Chrissy J.
And here we go. Here's the approach. And you see, you didn't mention that Flame Effects did get the grab. I have seen him score before. And this is going all of a sudden contested. And oh, that's a goal again. 4-0 now for SLP. And everyone, look at that, a complete team wipe on top of it.
Blink and it might be over, folks. We're at point game for Stack Like Pancakes. Ball's going to be active in 10 seconds. Chrissy J has been the MVP. He's been the LeBron of this situation here. Just score after score after score.
Oh, there's a conversion down here by Priz just to disrupt FC. And there we go. Chrissy J walking in, uncontested, goal!
Stack Like Pancakes are going to secure themselves 5 points.
And that's that young man right there, front and center. He did his job. He said, I'm done. I'm done for the day. You guys give me my check. I'm walking out of here.
And he earned it. He earned it. 5 points just like that. Chrissy J. I cannot believe it. That game, and look at that. Just, you actually had Deju and Indy just no impact whatsoever. Deju had 0 kills in that game, as well as Zalorn. It is a bit more challenging in those situations, especially for the supports, for the battle medics and whatnot, to be able to get kills. And on Mammoth of all maps as well, because Mammoth, that open area, so hard to just be able to hit the lobs, right? Still, though, to just come out with relatively nothing on that, it has to be heartbreaking. That being said, to go out 5-0, you know that Stack Like Pancakes, they are feeling phenomenal at this point.
And we talked about it ahead of the match. I said, Chrissy J, when this man shows up in Blitzball, team on his back, 5 goals, another day at the office. But we're going to go to Occupy on Reactor
flustered
here up next. And this could go either way. I'm not too sure, whose advantage this is on paper. The Occupy is one of those where it's similar to Turf War, except for those zones move around the map. And it's all about staying in them and capturing points as they're active. And it's going to be a little bit crazier than you saw in Turf War.
Yeah, Occupy, pretty intense game mode here, folks, but we're going to get into the action in just a little bit. This is match point for Stack Like Pancakes. Reactor, Occupy. Reactor, a closed map, a lot of tight corridors here as well. Some interesting flanking routes, too, that you can take. But Occupy, to kind of give you guys an idea of it, it's basically like King of the Hill, where the hill is just constantly moving around the point in a set rotation. So we're going to see this one happen, and the match is ready to go. Who do you have in this game, Aqua? Who do you think is going to win?
2, 1.
Cluck, 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 baby. Let's see a game 5 right now. Coming back in for SLP is Luna, and Diju staying in for Team Fuster Cluck. And here we go. The first is going to be in the center. It is still locked, unlocking in 2 seconds. And this is a disgusting low gravity. This is one of the biggest low gravity fighting areas in the game.
For sure. It's wide open, but it has enough, obstacles in the way to just create that close range feeling, even though it's like wide open entirely. That being said, though, it is going to be Stacked Like Pancakes with control on it, and you're going to see that timer there. That means it's going to start to move. When you have a body on the point, the time is just going to go down, or you're going to continue to gain points at that point. That being said, Stack Like Pancakes, they're going to have a lot on the board here. Zone contested, shut down. 2 members down here. Fuster Cluck trying to keep this one going, but it is going to be SLP who are able to answer back, pick up 3 of their own, and still continue to gain more points here as the zone will move.
These guys are playing out of their mind, picking up right where they left off. And this is riding that wave of momentum that I talked about. Cowabunga, dude. They are in control.
Love it. I love it.
And that was a direct rocket. I know we had pancakes for breakfast, but for dinner time, it's been rockets, baby.
Yeah, you never want to have a rocket to the face. Berserk is going to come out, and in this particular room, that's where the Titan is going to be deadly because of the AoE damage of the rocket. They're going to have a body on the point, so they're just going to gain more points, and that is going to give them the lead. 23-24. They're continuing to stack up the points, Fuster Cluck, but Alico now pushing in with the Berserk. No kills quite yet, but a lot of damage being outputted. They're going to be forced back, and now Alico able to get those 2 kills. And look at the Rockets coming in, and they have now presence on the point, but still, though, not a lot of time left on that one. It's going to be moving a little bit.
In 1 second, getting the lead only by a couple of points. This is as even as every other match has been, aside from Blitzball. Beautiful rocket placements here by Aluko, just getting those rockets and telling people not to go down these corridors, or they're going to be eating some huge damage and sending some rockets Slick's way down that corridor and getting a body there on Indy. Oh my goodness.
Eating that rocket, not what you want to see happen.
Getting you as well.
Alico's going to have to back away, but still, though, he is going to be able to stay alive a little bit longer. Now gaining his health back. You have bodies on the point. Wiped out, though. Two members are going to go down as Fuster Cluck are able to establish some semblance of control here. And they will gain the lead. It's going to challenge folks outside now, recognizing that if he goes toe-to-toe with like a Titan or an Enforcer, he's going to get shredded right through. But Luna is going to get a double kill. Priz goes right in there with the Vanguard. And that is going to be Stack Like Pancakes now, gaining more of that garbage time left. Luna, though, a lot of damage set out, and that will be SLP with control. And now Zone will move. Stack Like Pancakes are going to have the lead.
You saw there the assassin does have a grappling hook that can attach onto objects, but if they attach on to actual players, it launches right through them. You get direct hits that do massive, massive damage. That is a very skilled thing to pull off there by the assassin. And you guys are looking at some of the best in the business. And Flame Effects popping that berserk, but goes down here in low gravity. And that is not going to be good. Incoming the Starfall, and that was a direct hit. Are you kidding me, Priz?
Oh my word. What a play. 59 points gained now. Stack Like Pancakes are winning the match handedly. It's first to 200, so still we're not at that halfway point quite yet. Gonna have that berserk out. Gunnekins going down some more damage. Has to be careful. Gunnekins super squishy. Just gonna end up dying on that one as Alico and the crew will maintain control. And now the zone will be moving yet again.
There are those blind fires behind you with those rockets in low gravity. Propel you forward. The Titan has so many tools to move around that map. He can do rocket jumps. He can shoot behind him. He does have the pulverize as well. There's a ground pound that he can't get up on upper ledges where he normally can't get above. And putting down that grenade on the point, so smart. That's going to help his team if anyone can slow them down.
It's going to be a little harder here for Stack Like Pancakes to be able to maintain control of this one as well because of that spawn being so close. That means that you're going to have Fuster Cluck try and get back into this game. But if they're able to get a lot of time here, well, they're right back in this matchup, Aqua, because they're not down by a considerable amount, and they're gaining a lot of points by maintaining control here now.
Absolutely. If they dominate this zone, they're back in this match, but coming in hot are Stack Like Pancakes, SLP, Luna, Priz, Zarlord getting kills, Indy getting one with the shock pistol. But that's not going to be enough as that is a team wipe for SLP, and the zone is going to move.
And we'll be moving over to the SLP spawn area, the SLP home, which if you're Fuster Cluck, this is not the position that you want to be in here. They don't want to sacrifice any of that time. There's just so many points to be able to gain from that one. Flame is going to go berserk, now pushes right in, 750 HP. The Titan in front of him, he tried to go in for the drop, but he will die. Flame is going to just tear through SLP. Gunnekins as well gets the kill. And now, try and see if they can gain as much time as they possibly can, or at the very least, prevent SLP from continuing to grow this league. But SLP, they have other plans here.
Like it. They walked right in, getting 4 kills. All that's left is Diju, and unfortunate there, SLP gaining huge momentum now. Already halfway to winning the road to Colorado right now.
The halfway mark is there, the finish line so close for Stack Like Pancakes. They said it couldn't happen. Fuster Cluck was supposed to come in here with a 3-0 sweep, but SLP are looking to make it happen. And Slick, as he navigates around here, he's getting focused on and will die immediately. Alico as well is able to get a kill with the Crisper, and that's going to be a kill onto Indy as well. Goes berserk and stops them right in their tracks. You can try and contest it as long as you can, but it's going to be all for naught. Alico just seems to be on an absolute tear in this matchup, but Flame comes in now with a Crisper of his own as they're able to get 3 kills. Stack Like Pancakes will fall, and this could be Fuster Cluck coming back into the game.
They're about 50 points down. I like the adjustments from SLP. I saw that when Slick made it out into that open area where the Harrier does do the most damage, they actually singled him out, took him out first. And now it's really good push there by SLP. But FC now in full control of this center area. Really good comeback here. 5 seconds left on the objective. It is going to move as they will need about 40 more points, an entire zone to catch up.
Oh, Stack Like Pancakes gets 3 kills on that one. Flame, though, looking to keep the drive alive here. Him and Slick. And
it gives him Das
to the face. Das boot indeed, Aqua. You gotta love it when you see the boot come into the screen here. But still, though,
there's nothing like getting booted in this game, and they leave a footprint on your screen for the longest time.
They're still down, Aqua, by a considerable amount. Buster
Look at the range on the Berserk as well, melting people here in the corridors. This is where Titans shine, close quarters. Oh, but a rocket from Maluko from down the corner. Hello, sir.
Flame Effects has been trying to keep his team in this matchup here. Stack Like Pancakes are going to be inside of this tight corridor. A lot of points can be gained. They're going to be sitting really close, 135, 136, continuing to add more to the clock. Alico with the Crisper, but he's going to get stopped by a Crisper on the other side from Flame Effects now, but he will get shut down by Priz.
Oh, beautiful there by Slick. I saw him catch Luna with the defense down and getting the kill, but they are in a awkward position here as that they're defending, but SLP, when they have come in hot, have been wiping FC on a consistent basis, which I have not seen all season long. This is a different SLP team.
2 picks here. They don't have bodies on the point. It is going to be contested, though. Can they get the kills? They push him out. The Berserk comes in for Alico, but the Berserk is going to get shut down, though. The Jew's going to be inside of the base here. Indy's going to be able to get a double kill on that one. They will have the bubble as well, so if they need that added sustain, the bubble will be there for support, and the bubble does go out at that moment. Meanwhile, you are going to have Indy, who's just tearing them up here, getting so many kills, so many assists as well. And now they're going to cross that 100-point threshold here, but the pressure, unrelenting from Stack Like Pancakes.
Alico just came in and put out so much damage by himself, and then all of SLP came in behind him and cleaned up. Oh my goodness, they're going to take the rest of these points. The zone is going to move. They are 41 points from the victory. You look on Team FC's side, they need 77.
So close from being able to win the road to Colorado. Thus far, though, Fuster Cluck will have that slight man advantage. Priz, though, with the Vanguard's going to continue to linger outside. The Harrier, as well as the Enforcer, just shredding through the health there. Won't be able to stay alive on that one. Flame down low. Rockets to the face. More rockets to the face. There you have it. Buster Cluck looking to keep this one going here, Aqua. I'm liking what I'm seeing. They're getting the drive. They're super close for being able to bring this one back. Thus far, the drop comes through.
And everyone
sweeping through them. Oh, my word.
They are Gandalf right now in the dungeon. They shall not pass. Everyone that has went in there died except for Zarlorn. The Battle Medic coming in the clutch for SLP.
Still, a lot of points have been gained by Buster Cluck. So close.
When it gets with that charge of Roberus, you can shoot that thing single fire, or you can charge it for extra damage. And I love seeing those kills. Almost pulverized off the map. That was beautifully placed by Alico. If he was a foot off, he'd have been going for a swim.
Now we have 138, 160. Very close matchup here. And it is going to be capture a zone on their favorable side of the map, on their side where the spawn is right next to them. So they will have that slight spawner advantage. There you have it. The Berserk is going to come through here, but they are able to pick up 2 kills, though. Surely they should be able to get back into the action very quickly. 53 health remaining, though. The Berserk comes in on the other side, trying to get the kills on there. Alico, though, sweeps right through. 147, 161. 20 seconds left on the objective, though. Arrow with the kill. He's going to pick up the double, the triple. Oh my goodness gracious. SLP are just gonna sweep right through Buster Cluck now, and they're just continuing to add on to the scoreboard here, but still a very close game thus far, Aqua.
Zone is contested, 2 more seconds left on it. Points are gone, 166 to 155. This is much closer than it was a moment ago. FC with a great pushback. Now it's gonna move to SLP's side as they are gonna try to close this out. If they can maintain and dominate this zone. There haven't been many dominated zones in this match, so I expect it to go to a couple more zones, and with how close it has been. They're only about 15 points behind. This is insane.
Frenzy is going to be out here for Luna. Lots of damage coming through. Able to get the kill onto the Jew. They have 30 points remaining.
What?
That's
He's got a kick! Are you kidding me? And when Slick does get the kill, that was a huge advantage for Luna, and Slick
was able to stay alive.
Telling him to get out of here.
He got grappled. He tried to go for a big hug, ended up paying dearly for that one. Slick's going to be on the flame, but he's going to get cleared out now. Only less than 15 points remaining, but they won't be able to end it right here. They still need to get a couple more points here. The question is, does Fuster Cluck go in and push. This is so risky. This is it.
Goodness.
It's all on the line here, folks. 3 points remaining, and Stack Like Pancakes will win. A 3 clear comes through. Fuster Cluck are able to pick up a lot of kills. Gunnigan's with the stop there onto Priz. And now, it seems like we're going to be going over to the middle here.
All right, SLP, 3 more points. Zone has become active. This is where FC has done really well. Zone is contested, but Alico, Priz, and Charlorn, that's 3 ultimates on the point.
2 points remaining. 2 points remaining. So close. Alico trying to stay alive here.
That is going to do it.
Kills.
1 more point. 2 hits, and that's going to be it.
Oh my goodness. They said it wasn't possible. Stack Like Pancakes are your Road to Colorado champions. I cannot believe it here at DreamHack. Give it up, guys, in the crowd. Seriously, what a series have we just saw. Let's take a look at the scoreboard here. Man, this game made me have a heart attack. Priz, 29 kills for him, 36 on the objective, so he looked to just jump on that when he had the opportunity to do so. 38 assists for him as well. Indy, though, that guy was just doing some work in the game. 36 assists, 21 kills for him. Arrow as well. Arrow and Alico, you always saw those names pop up on the scoreboard, and there you have it. Stack Like Pancakes. They are your DreamHack champions. They are your Road to Colorado champions. Congratulations to them. All the players, though, hugging each other out, you know, giving the love. What a match. What a match. Guys, if you're out there again, let's give it up for both teams one more time. Seriously, what a game. What a game. And we have the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Duke Silver, also known as Mr. Aquaman, out there, getting everyone ready to go. But this was a long road here. Players, you know, playing in the tournament. These guys are going to be taking home, you know, some cash as well as these awesome NVIDIA GTX 1060s. Huge thank you to NVIDIA for the support for this broadcast, for the event. But here we have it. Guys, that's going to do it for me. I'm going to go ahead, send it over to the man with the plan, Mr. Aquaman. Take it away and talk to the team down on the floor.
That you have done. Welcome, guys. Congratulations on the win. The underdogs themselves, you guys said it. You guys were built to beat FC, and congratulations to every single one of you. You guys did it. Everyone's excited. I know I'm hungry. You guys have pancakes on your chest, but, you know, what are you going to do? We had pancakes for breakfast, and I tell you, that's what did it. Always have a nutritional breakfast. That's the key to any victory, I'm assuming. But how'd you guys feel going into that match with the maps, with the modes? I kind of saw what could have unfolded. You guys had Red Falls early. You guys had Blitzball early. Was that key in your guys' victory?
I think we grew a lot during the past weeks. We came together as a team here on LAN, especially. We socialized. We got to know each other better, and we just clicked. We merged, and we conquered.
Yeah, that was about, oh, I came in hot there. That was about the best I've seen you guys play as a team the entire series. You guys showed up when it mattered. Just congratulations. I know, especially on the uplink, I think that was a huge key because I know you guys have struggles breaking their defense when that uplink is on their side. How'd you guys feel going into that match as far as getting in? And I know Chrissy J was a big help with that, and I'll talk about him here in a second because that man's earning his money there in Blitzball. But yeah, in the uplink, how'd you guys feel about that to start off?
Honestly, we didn't expect to win that one because uplink is just their mode. They're better at it. And when we took it, we were kind of hyped. And I think that allowed us to push through the rest of the maps. Winning that one map, that was a big deal for us, definitely.
Yeah, I had a feeling coming out the gate with you guys winning that confidence was going to be key moving forward. I didn't expect you to actually go down to Red Falls, but it was really close. It was 1 point away, and then Blitzball, Chrissy J showed up. I'm going to talk to Chrissy just for a quick second. Chrissy, come up here. Guys, this guy, we call him the $1 Million Man. He just sits there and gets paid to play Blitzball. It's insane. I don't get it. It's crazy. Going into Blitzball, I know you guys have played them in the past, and it's been really close, and Gunnigan's really good at scoring himself. You guys didn't even give him a chance to score, and the cameraman couldn't even keep up with you. It was insane.
We know Mammoth was our worst map, so we were a little iffy coming into it, but it was Blitzball, and that's our best mode, so we were pretty confident coming into it, and it ended up in the right way.
You heard it from him himself. This man just shows up, grabs the ball, scores it, and he goes back on the bench. Congratulations, and again, in uplink as well, showing up. I know that you show up to get that uplink and get it to where it needs to be. You guys did an amazing job. Congratulations to SLP, ladies and gentlemen. Give them one big round of a hand. And also the runners-up, Team FC, showing up, doing a great job to those guys. And that is going to do it for us here at the Road to Colorado. Gentlemen, congratulations.